Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Total War, where the armies of House Dagoth just seem unstoppable as they push northwards, driving the heretics out of Vardenfell and spreading the dreams and the music of Lord Dagoth to the people of Morrowind. The main force of House Dagoth is being led, of course, by Lord Dagoth himself, the Man God. We marched south from the Ashlands, out of Ghostgate, down to Balmora, took over Balmora, defeated the Nerevarine, and now it's not looking good for the rest of the peoples, the non-believers, the worshippers of false gods. We're going to push up north here. We've already taken Aldrune. It fell fairly quickly, and now, in one turn, once reinforcements arrive to pacify the people until they can be fed the dreams of Lord Dagoth, in one turn's time, we can move the main force up towards Nessus. The Redoran have decided that they wanted to go to war up in Skyrim, and we are fine with that. We're just going to give them a nice little kick on the ass and send them on their way. They can bring their politics and their false gods somewhere far away from Vardenfell for the time being. Oh, but we'll come for them. We'll come for them. So there's still a tiny bit more I think I can do on this turn. I have our assassin, Dagoth Greer here, who we trained. We see it in Balmora that has the Assassin's Guild. Morag Tong, yep. We have a Morag Tong guild built here in Balmora, which allows us to train assassins. Normally we don't have access to them. So now we have Dagoth Greer. He can make it up to Nessus this turn. Is there anything he's got a good chance to kill? Ooh, he might be able to kill this general. That could be interesting. Do we have vision on him? What kind of bodyguard does he have? General's bodyguards does have a cavalry unit. If we take him out, then they'll only have one cavalry unit guarding the city. That's an interesting option. Alternately, we can go and try and sabotage the small temple of the Tribunal, which is spreading heresy in these lands. Ooh, that seems very tempting. 72% chance to succeed. Maybe he can get some perks or something from doing this, so I'm going to send him on this mission and hope he doesn't die a terrible death. If he does, we've got more guys where this come from. Come on, alright, speed it up. What happened? Do you have little cinematics? This is just the base Medieval 2 ones, though, so I'll probably just skip them from this point forward. I do like them, though. Alright, man pushing a cart into a skinny alleyway. Alright, why not? I think that's our assassin. He's probably going to light fire to it. Uh-oh! I think he's been caught. Yeah, he's actually been killed. 73% chance and he got killed. Okay, we didn't need that guy anyway. He just brought shame to House Dagoth with that performance. Fortunately, we're just sitting here waiting to train new things at Balmora, so we'll just get a new assassin hired immediately. I think I do see another small town up here. So we've kind of got a good vision on what we have here. It's basically a really big militia army with a little bit of trained forces scattered within there. They do have a general. So let's go and see if we can't kind of spy on whatever this is. Oh, it's an Ashland village. Awesome. We might have actually driven them like right up to the edge. This might be the Redoran's very last town on Vardenfell. We might be kicking them out earlier than I suspected we would be, which means I don't want to have war with the Ashlanders. So once we kick them out of there, I'm going to have to actually shift around and send Lord Dagoth's main force southward instead and start pushing in this direction, looks like. I do have another candidate for adoption. I think I'm just going to adopt all of these guys because they all have Bosmer, which is actually Ash Vampire, this glitched thing, which gives +3 to troop morale. Do all generals kind of get this automatically, or is it just like Ash Vampires are super strong? Anyways, yes, welcome to the family, Dagoth Garies. Why not? And Dagoth Muthes feels unappreciated. I think he's going to feel appreciated pretty soon, because that's the man who's coming up. He is Lord of Balmora right now, but we're about to replace him with Dagoth Gilvoth. And when that happens, I think I'm going to transfer this army to the command of Muthes and send him down south on this campaign, as Dagoth might take a little while to get back. So we've completed the construction of the town guard, so now we can train some corporate stalkers and support them, presumably, with the garrison upkeep. And that said, I think we're just going to jump straight to the city watch building, because we are fine on money right now. In fact, I think we're first in the world financially because of the invisible bonus that we're getting for some reason. City Watch will allow us to train Corpus Lames, and anything that will allow us to train more troops at this point in time we could really do with. Anyways, I think it's time. Hopefully, let's just move him slightly out of town and kind of experiment to see if this works. Yes, they are happy, which means that Lord Dagoth can move directly to marching on whatever that town was called, I forget. Nisus. There is an Imperial fort right outside the city. Hopefully they don't mind me doing this. Oh, I love how the... Alright, these are like the Morrowind-style troops. That's actually cool that they have mostly Morrowind-style troops stationed in Morrowind. And these are Skyrim-style guys. That's nice how they can use all of the different models that we've had in Elder Scrolls games for the Imperial soldiers as like different troop types. That's awesome. We also have a large force of Dreamers in Ghostgate that we can start moving out to garrison these lands. Oh, they moved into Empire territory. Now my relations are poor. I better give them another little gift to placate them. Alright, next turn, another try. We'll try 3,500 septims and map information for an alliance with the Ashlanders. Will they take it? No, they just barely rejected it. Maybe next time. Okay, so the council has wisely decided to give me the mission to blockade a port when I have no ships and no means to construct them. That makes sense. Alright, here we go. Dagoth, marching on Nisus. Now is the time. We can assault right away since we have siege weaponry. Let's do it. I already know it's there, but now let's take a closer look at it. They do... Most of their army does have veterancy, so that might make it a little more difficult. We have quite a bit of missile support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bow unit, it looks like. So hopefully they have a wall, and I can collapse the wall with the ballistas and knock those guys down and just kill them all like that. That would be nice. Anyways, I don't foresee this being a huge issue. Hopefully we're not just too stupid on the battlefield.
There'll be no escaping us now.
Ooh, it looks like Nisus has a nice custom area here. Nice custom fort. Let's take a look at this. I feel like this was one of the ones that was shown in our trailer. Alright, interesting. They don't have any walls. There's only one way up, so they do have kind of a choke point here. And we have 2 ways around there. It's pretty simple. Still looks pretty cool. Alright. They do have a massive height advantage. So we are fighting up a massive mountain, which means that their missile troops are going to get a huge advantage. It also means that our ballista are useless. I was hoping for walls, and there's literally no wall whatsoever. So it looks like I could potentially deploy all the way up here, but I think I'm going to hang a little bit back for now. Hopefully I can draw them onto the hill. If I can, then my ranged units should have a shot at them while we fight, like around here. Hopefully that'll work, and then I'll put my... I think these guys are unbreakable. Morale-wise, so I'll put these zombies up front. They can absorb some missile fire, hopefully. Yep, they've deployed all of their forces all the way up top. So I'm not sure what they're planning to do. Since it's an AI force, I feel like this structure, this kind of constricted area, might mess up their formation a bit. Okay, a bunch of them are going back to this area. They're moving up like 3 units, 1 unit of cavalry kind of on their own. These guys firing yet? You should definitely be firing soon. They're going to get a downhill charge, which is not very good. I don't like that. So, I think the best thing I can do... These guys do have unbreakable morale, so we might take some knocks. But I think I just have to spread these guys out. One of them is going to take the charge, and then the other ones will have to circle around behind and try to surround the cavalry. I'm going to send these other units up as well to kind of support the unit that takes the charge, I think. I think that's what we're going to have to do. And these guys are firing now, so hopefully they can take out a good number of them before they get that charge in and minimize the damage. Yep, there, one goes down. Oh man, they're getting ruined. Yeah, they're just... You shouldn't send up... Is that the general? Tell me that's not... It's Redoran observers. I don't think that's the general. I'm not sure what an observer is. But they're taking some serious knocks here. Okay. It looks like he's going for these guys, so let's move this flank forward really quickly. And why not this guy too? If we can actually get them without... Oh, here he comes for the charge. Alright, understood. So we'll try to move this guy around the flank. Oh, he's not going to get the charge off. We're going to hit him from the side before he gets the charge off. Beautiful. And it looks like this is a little flatter ground here, so maybe we can... Oh, they're already running away. Okay. Okay, man. Well, they're messed up. Alright, stop moving forward then. Let's reform the line. If they're just moving up unit by unit here, we can hopefully flank them in the same way we're hoping to flank the cavalry. Just form up a line. It's hard to actually form lines on this terrain because I can't just drag, unfortunately. Guess I'll move these guys up a little bit. Those guys weren't archers, are they? They are archers. Alright, they're going to run up and get their archers annihilated. In that case, just charge. They do have some spear support, but you guys stop firing for the moment. Stop it, before you end up killing all our own dudes. Now, they should just run away fairly quickly here. Yep, they're already broken. Alright, now we got the spearmen. I think my dudes can handle some spearmen. If any other reinforcements decide to come at that point, then maybe I'll decide to open up with the mages again. But for the time being, this seems pretty much under control. They're just kind of sending a few expeditionary forces at us, while the rest of their forces are just congregated in the main plaza, cowering in fear, as they should. And that did not buy them much time at all. The Redoran spearmen have already broken. That's actually kind of surprising. I thought they would have done pretty well against Ash zombies, but I guess not. Seems like the Ash zombies might just be able to win this on their own, surprisingly. That would be pretty weird. That would be a little bit embarrassing for them. I am just gonna hold these guys back, since they're not really much use in this fight. They don't have a clear shot at anyone. And if actually, no, they have the best shot where they are right now. If we run into trouble, we can fall back to this area and start taking some pot shots at the forces as they follow us down. That should be the best plan of action, I think. Looks like the next unfortunate band of soldiers is on their way to their demise now, down the hill, kind of on their own. Couple militia supported by one professional unit, I think. Yep, one unit of crossbowmen. Interesting. Alright, whatever. So in that case, I'm just going to have these guys on this flank just sprint past them. These guys move up to support. Yep, go ahead and engage with them really quickly. And they're running away. They haven't even fought yet and they're already running away. Okay. I mean, whatever. If you want to do that, that's fine. These guys are just going to engage them right now, kill as many as possible, and now we have these guys surrounded. They're not going to be able to escape even if they want to. The Redoran crossbowmen are now standing and fighting, so that is something. But these guys just cannot stand for the light. Oh, there's only one of them left. We killed a whole bunch with that flanking maneuver, I guess. We do get some action here. Finally, some melee action. All that mage killing is getting a little boring, to be honest. Now we get some nice, good old, honest zombie horde infection action here as they eat them with their empty faces. Actually, they just kind of punch them. It's too bad they don't have kind of custom animations, but I suppose it's appropriate for zombies. Actually, I'm not even sure whether it's possible to add animations to this game via mods. I don't think I've ever seen any. That would be pretty cool. Alright, well, I mean, we're just kind of mopping them up bit by bit at this point. All these guys are just dissipating as they've routed and now are being caught from behind by the Ash zombies. So yeah, this is pretty much how most zombie apocalypses go in my Hollywood watching experience. Alright, got a couple of these dreamers engaging on that front. They'll last a little while. So now these guys attack them and cut them off, kill all of them. Ooh, they're fighting to the death. They know they can't escape. They actually have 2 units of Redoran women here. Women, not woman. From what I garnered from the last episode, they're not really very good. I don't know what the deal with them is. Maybe they provide some kind of bonuses to the troops around them or something like that. But I think they were, how many troops are in those units? They do have full units, contingents of 120. Yep, I'm not too scared of this. It looks like, seriously, the Ash zombies are just going to win it on their own. I think they're guarding that flank nice and decently. I'm just going to keep these guys there to present a threat. But most of the fighting, I think, is going to occur on this flank as we kind of wrap them up. Like, their main force over here has just kind of been completely encircled. They're not getting any support from these guys. The actual professional soldiers are all cowering. The professional soldiers and the general are all just cowering in the capture zone while they send all the militia out to die for them. Man, maybe they should really reconsider their loyalties. Yeah, they're seriously just not moving. They're just letting me flank them. They do have some archers firing. Who is that that's firing right now? It's not them. Those are swordsmen. They have archers. Oh, they have more archers mixed in with the swordsmen, kind of firing at these guys. over yonder, which they're facing the wrong direction. Should probably face in the right direction, guys. Oh, and there we go. The militia's been wrapped up. Now we can kind of engage directly, if we want to. These guys are probably going to be a little bit tougher, and actually they're going to be unshakable. So now I think I'm going to actually retreat here really quick. Finish off these guys, why not? But I'm going to try not to engage them within this capture zone where they have infinite morale. Instead, I think I'm going to actually start the attack on this flank now. I got some support coming up from these dudes. So they should be able to hopefully win in a direct confrontation there. And we got Dagoth himself coming up. He's going to work on this front as well. I'll keep a couple of these units in here. These crossbowmen are pretty much gone. But I'll probably keep most of these units here, just kind of threaten on this flank, and then once it starts collapsing, if they decide to start moving that way, then I'll attack this way, and we'll see how it plays out. I'm not too worried, and nothing has. I haven't been too worried the whole battle, and nothing has convinced me otherwise yet. So, all right, there we go. Now our zombies are pulling back, letting them have that there. We've got our Ash Spawn Heavy Swordsman incoming now to support, and Dagoth incoming as well. They do have their archer militia on the front lines. Ooh, these guys are actually outside of the... Ooh, maybe. Yeah, these guys are completely outside of the capture zone, the infinite morale zone. So if I can flank around back here and corner them outside the zone... Yes, okay, they're dead now. I am going to get ran into from behind by these Redoran swordsmen, but I'm fine with that. Let's see how fast these guys are going to deteriorate with some swordsmen hitting them in the back. Might be a concern. But hopefully these guys will break before that happens, and then just be slaughtered between these before they can retreat to the safe zone. Meanwhile, this is going a little bit slowly, so I'm just going to try and squeak Dagoth force through the gap here. Let's see if we can get him through. Come on. Squeeze through. And then if he can get back here and kind of flank these guys, make them collapse more quickly, then we can get them over and supporting this force sooner. And why not? We have an open flank here. Why not send these guys in as well? Oh, come on. You can make it. Keep going. Keep moving. Some of them are through. Yes, we're going to make it. Oh, man. I guess that works. Why not? Oh, there we go. These guys have broken. And now they're running right into the Ash Zombies. And oh, they're all going to die. Oh, they did run. Oh, they just. I think one of them managed to make it into the zone, which is going to, unfortunately, save the entire unit. Hopefully, I managed to kill some of them before that happened. They are now falling back to try and take on Dagoth's force. General is coming up. Let's get him before he can get a charge off. If I can engage them without them getting the charge off, I'm pretty sure Dagoth can just decimate this force. Oh, more routing going on. This side, this flank has collapsed. Now we can send our Ash Spawn in to support Dagoth, and eventually, hopefully the general will fall before he manages to retreat to this area. That would be the ideal situation. And then we just have a massive flank on these guys. And we'll send in more Ash Spawn zombies to support there. Unfortunately, they are in the no-break zone, so the flank isn't going to be as powerful as it might be otherwise. Nice little skirmish here going on the sidelines, a little bit away from the rest of the action here. I wonder who's actually going to win this one. It's a close one. Who's, let's see. I have 41 of our guys left, and 15... Oh, we got this in the bag. They are fighting valiantly, though. Some nice close-up action there. Alright, they've broken the spearmen, which gives our Ash Zombies a chance to get a little bit of a flanking maneuver in here. And the general is separated from the morale zone, so maybe he can break and we can get some nice kills in here. It's a possibility. Now here goes the Ash Zombies' valiant charge into the flank of the general. I wonder how this will go with their bare fists trying to take on those massive guars. The guars are like twice their size. Oh, he punches them down! Holy crap, did you see that? Wow, He-Man over here. It's like Hercules in zombie form. Oh, come on, he's right. Oh, they're surrounding him now. They're scared of this guy. They want to take him down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's not going well for him. Oh, no. Oh, He-Man takes down another one. There he goes. Okay, come on. One more. Come on, He-Man. Knock him down. Oh, another one goes down over there. Come on. Can he go? 3 kills. 3 kills. That's... is that a quadruple kill for He-Man over here? Holy crap. Alright, now we just kind of go for a gigantic clusterfuck in the Times Square over here, I suppose. Why not just get everyone in on the action? All you guys that are sitting down here doing nothing. Why not? I'll give you the orders to charge. Get you a little bit of exercise running up that hill. Oh, there he is. There's Dagoth on the front lines. Oh, can't see him. I don't know if that's the real one or the body double, but let's... Oh, he's been knocked back. Uh-oh. Did he take him out? I can't tell. They're teaming up on him. They shouldn't be able to kill him. They don't have, what's-his-face's tools. Anyways, I'm not too worried about him yet. I think those are not very elite units, and I'm pretty sure Dagoth has something like 15 hit points at this point in time. So, he should last way longer than this fight does. Yep, they've now been completely encircled. They will fight to the death, since they are in the morale zone. But, yep, this is going to be a bloody battle, as we expected, but that's fine. It's fine, because we're about to switch off main armies. And then the other force that we've been training in the background is about to become a main force as we shift around and start attacking in the other direction around Vardenfell. So this works for us. I'm not afraid of taking casualties right now. Oh, their line has started to collapse. The Ash Zombies are pushing in. They've broken the middle flank, it looks like. Now they're pushing in almost like an arrow formation. They're about to cut the entire force in half, it looks like. Let's see. Let's see from above. Oh no, this force over here is entirely collapsed. There's nothing left. Okay, so they're just kind of cornered all over here. There is not much left standing in the way between Dagoth and kicking the Redoran entirely out of Vardenfell. These are the last Redoran forces in the whole of the island, it looks like, I believe. So once they fall, they're going to need a boat to get back. Looks like these are the last 2 or 3 of them fighting right here. You can see him. Oh, down to 1. Is that the last guy? That might be the last one. He falls, and it's over. The Redoran have been driven from Vardenfell. Glory to House Dagoth. 542. Wow, I did better than I thought I did, actually. I thought I was going to take more casualties, especially in that square battle. Looks like the main reason we did that well was probably... Well, this unit of Ash Zombies did pretty well for themselves. They probably caught... This is probably one of the units that caught one of them in a retreat and just managed to slaughter a bunch. They got way more kills than deaths. So did these guys. The rest of them are pretty close, it looks like. Well, these guys did terribly, the Ashspawn Heavy Swordsmen. In fact, they just didn't do very well overall. Maybe I was wrong about this Ashspawn Heavy Swordsman being my primary unit. It looks like the normal Ash Zombies are doing way better than them in straight-up combat. Maybe I'm going to switch over to primarily Ash Zombies with a couple of Ashspawn Heavy Swordsmen as support to kind of lower the enemy's morale around them. I think that might be the direction I have to go with this. And then Dagoth obviously just wrecking shit. As usual, 6 casualties sustained to 134 inflicted. That's where we really turned the tide, it looks like. Dagoth himself got into the fray and just turned everything around. And there we go. Nisus falls to Dagoth and with it, the Redoran presence in Vardenfell is no more. And we're going to just go ahead and exterminate the populace, I think, because we need dread. Yeah, just do it. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Actually, I probably should have sacked it, but I don't care. There we go, Dagoth, back to mean leader. And it looks like it's eliminated that pesky little tribunal temple for us. So wonderful, we don't have to burn it to the ground. That said, I'm a little disappointed I don't actually get to burn it to the ground. Obviously, first order of business here is the altar of visions. We gotta get those visions flowing to the public, and eventually them dreams flowing to the public, and convert as much of this population to the cult of Dagoth as possible beforehand. What are we at right now? 34% cult of Dagoth in Nisus right now. Yes, indeed, we're bordered by the Ashlanders now. Looks like they'd been sending a force in here to take care of it themselves. And they turned around, kind of turned around, they're facing back there, which is weird since it's not their turn yet. So maybe they had sent a force in and then saw that we were attacking and then turned around. I'm not sure how that worked. I might actually leave Dagoth up here for the time being, because I'm not sure how they're going to react. I don't know whether the Ashlanders will come and try to declare war on us now that they've refused our alliance offered several times. And we'll just keep these dreamers flowing. We'll send... how many can I afford to get rid of right now? 1, 2... Can they have no garrison? No. They need at least 1 for a garrison. Okay, so I'll leave them there for now. Or can I... I can't reach them quite this turn with these Dreamers, so I can't do that yet. So I'll leave one in garrison and start sending the additional Dreamers up here. And then down at Balmora, we have just enough to be supported. So we're not going to send any of them up. So I need one more Dreamer up there to be supported like so. And the rest of them, yeah, relations worsened with the Tamriel Empire again. I'm fine with my relations being bad as long as they don't decide to attack us. You will go to Balmora. You will head to Balmora. Nice. And now we've got this force merged. This is going to be our follow-up force. I believe we have... Yeah, we have some mages supporting in here, so those are our primary damage dealers, I suppose. Yeah, this should be good. Agents, we have an assassin. We can start sending him off in this direction to do whatever assassins do. And then next turn, once our forces are all consolidated, we're going to send them out under the command of Dagoth Muthiz. And he will start feeling appreciated very quickly, as he's going to be the main man in charge of conquering southern Vardenfell. No, did I say conquering? Sorry, I meant liberating. Liberating southern Vardenfell. Speaking of, if that's going to be happening, go ahead and train additional priests, and I have to send my own priests down this way in a hurry. I think the next province I'm going to be conquering, I gotta bypass the Tamriel Empire still a little bit. In fact, let's give them a little peace offering again, just to hopefully placate them for a little bit longer. I don't want to fight them until I've fought everyone else first. And now, yes, the priests have to start heading down here towards Suran. I think that's the next territory I'm going to be going for. So it looks like I'm prepared to train another unit of generals, bodyguards, in other words, another general, I believe. Which I should probably do. I should keep those guys coming, because as my territories grow, I need more generals to control them. And I might as well give him his own little contingent of Ash Zombies, and why not an Ashspawn Heavy Swordsman as well. Alright, we'll go up to Generous. We'll give them 5,000 septums and map information for an alliance. Come on, Ashlanders, make it happen. No, they just really don't want an alliance. And actually, time out. Instead of this unit of Ash Zombies, I think I'm going to recruit a Ballista instead, because I'm going to need that down south to support the advance. Alright, our forces are ready to go at Balmora. Now we just need to organize them. Alright, Muthiz, you're up. This is what you've been waiting for. Send him outside the city and organize the forces around him. Alright, this is our southern conquest force right now. We've got Dagoth Muthiz, the leader, along with a couple of Ashspawn mages, a whole bunch of Ashspawn heavy swordsmen, and one of them has experience, but he's also damaged. Oh well. Along with 4 units of Dreamers that I can just leave behind when I get to settlements to secure it and allow us to move straight on instead of waiting there for multiple turns. Meanwhile, for up here in Nisus, I think I am going to leave a couple of units of these mages here to defend, because I have a nice vantage point in that particular settlement to defend with them from. Uphill and just long-range missiles downhill. I don't think anything's going to be able to take it with them there. Nothing that I've seen so far anyways. It'll take a very strong force. But the rest of these guys, I'm going to start moving out and back to... Well, this guy can stay, because I think they can be supported by Garrison. The rest of these guys, I'm going to start moving back towards our home base, Mount Doom, to try and retrain them. And there we go. This is the force I'm going to leave here to defend Nisus. I think it should be enough for most things that's going to try and come up that hill. And then Dagoth is going to start leading his forces back along the coast, building watchtowers as we go, I think. We'll head down there. Yes, beautiful. There we go. Now we can start kind of see... Ooh, there's a very profitable trade route there, it looks like, for the Redoran leading down into Hlaalu territory, maybe. Looks like up there might be a very valuable fortress to have. Oh, look, the Kingdom of Valenwood has declared war on the undead. I mean, what is this, the war on terror? Alright, Altar of Visions clear, so on straight to the Altar of Dreams, and then I can start building a port and ships to start sending, hopefully, some diplomats over here. If I can establish relations with Skyrim, the enemy of my enemy and all that. Besides, the House Dagoth does not have any ill will with the people of Skyrim, I don't think. I mean, they're some of the original inhabitants. Yes, they've been misled a little bit by the false gods and all that, but I think if we can spread the dreams of Lord Dagoth to them, they can be convinced to turn to the righteous path. I'm confident of it. And the City Watch is finished, so now we can train and support Corpus Lames. And why not? We're just going to keep the recruitment going. We got plenty of money to support this. It looks like up to the north here, the Telvanni are marching some very big armies down here towards the Ashlanders. That's a little bit concerning. If they can... Ooh. And they're out in the open too. I don't know. This might be a big enough force to actually take them out. And if they do, they might keep marching this way towards Nisus. Still, I'm pretty confident that we can hold out with that land advantage and a couple of mage units. I did hear that the Telvanni general units have mages, so that's a little bit worrying. Fortunately, it looks like they're all captains. Yep, captain, 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 so they won't have any general units in there. Alright, we're getting very close.
Hail, my king.
Yep, the Lord of Balmora, Dagoth Muthis, marching towards Suran. It looks like next turn this place will come under siege. Unfortunately, I don't have the siege equipment, so I can't just attack it on the first turn. I'm going to have to besiege it, and more likely than not, this tribunal army is going to come to reinforce, so it might be a pretty tough battle, and I can't rely on Dagoth Earth's super hyper good forces anymore, because this guy, I assume, yes, just has standard general's bodyguards, 13, 16, not nearly as good as Dagoth Earth's personal bodyguard. As for Balmora, again, keeping on through this chain, militia drill squares up next, and that allows us to train ash zombies, which is kind of our first really legit unit. It looks like that can compete with the units being fielded by other factions right now. So ash zombies, yes, please. We also have our other general unit trained and ready to go. This is Dagoth Felmis. This is our new general. I'm going to send him down to Ghostgate, and it looks like we can just switch off. Dagoth Garez can take... Who should he take? I guess these guys, these main forces, and he'll head down towards Balmora, kind of hold the fort down there, I think. Yeah. And we're just bypassing through Imperial territory again. I really gotta... I wish they just wouldn't do that by default, that they would by default stay in your territory, not, you know, trespass on everyone else's lands. Ooh, this is a development. The Great House Drez, the slaver assholes, have declared war on the tribunal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The infighting is starting now. This is not what they needed right now. Not with House Dagoth breathing down their necks right here on their doorstep. Oh, that's gonna definitely worry the tribunal here. They only have their main forces now on the mainland. They probably can't rely on on the island. They probably can't rely on their mainland forces down here coming up to support them anymore. They do have quite a bit of forces down here around Vivek, but they're going to need to keep their mainland forces down here now to take care of House Dreth to their south. So that could not be better timing for me, considering I'm about to strike at all their territory down here. You know, one of my diplomats has picked up a foreign dignitary, which you'd think would be great. It increases his influence and all, but he's still 0 because he's religiously intolerant, and what do you know, people don't like that very much. Also, all of my peeps keep picking up astrologers, which, I mean, I'm not unhappy with that, but I wonder where all these astrologers keep coming from. Like, what building is causing that to happen? What do I have in this town? No, get out of here. Yeah, in the city. Stonewall, communal field, roads. Maybe the Altar of Dreams is doing it? I'm really not sure what's bestowing astronomers upon all of my generals. Maybe it's trying to imply that they're bored, so they're just kind of watching the stars in their off time. Alright, well, here we go. I think the time has come. All of our priests are now congregating in Suran.
Yes.
Pretty soon that's going to be over 30% cult of Dagoth Ur, which I feel like that seems to be kind of the sweet point, at which point we can conquer a town and move on very quickly, and they won't just rebel immediately because of religious unrest. So Captain Omen has bravely decided to stand up alone and try to block the path. Surely he's going to run away. Yeah, okay. He can't really do anything though. I'm going to attack him and kind of draw both of these guys in and just kind of mess them up before they have the chance to reinforce Suran. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, he can't even get reinforcements. Oh, this poor guy. Alright. What is that? There's a little building in the background. Interesting. But they should be dead pretty quickly. I'm just going to let my mages take care of this. They won't make it here. Not even close. But I'm definitely leaving my... I'm leaving my dreamers in the back at every battle. They are not here for combat. They are here to stick around after our main force conquers a town and provide happiness via repression. That's pretty much their only purpose in life. Here we go. Let's watch the valiant charge of the militiamen. They did stand up bravely to try and defend the pass and slow down the forces of Dagoth as they entered their territory, but sadly they are not any kind of match for our professionally trained army attacking right now. Perfectly balanced. Prepared to take on all of Vardenfell by themselves. Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if they lost to one unit of militia spearmen? Yeah, no, they're gone. Half the enemy force remains. They're just collapsing. They have not... Why have they not run away yet? They're militiamen. They are brave, aren't they? Here's the general. The man that's leading them to their deaths. Probably not the wisest decision. I guess I didn't give them much of a choice. They really shouldn't have stood in that, you know, this is like, they think they're the Spartans. They think they're the 300 right here, and it's not going to work out for them. Then we'll fight in the shade! Oh, wait, no. Ow, it's really hot! Actually, speaking of shade, they could probably really use some shade right now. It looks a little bit... Oh, man, yeah, it looks a little bit too hot for them. Yeah, they're running. They're gone. See ya! Okay, his unappreciated trait has already decreased. He is now happy with the way he's being treated, and his loyalty has grown. So he's already happy about this. He's just needed to get out there and slaughter some helpless militiamen. So I guess that was the cure to the ailment that he had. But we're not done yet. He's got a lot more to do. It's time to lay siege to the city of Seran itself. Can't attack this time. There better be a damn wall this time. If I'm building siege equipment for no reason again, I am going to fail fish. In the meantime, who is this new assassin we've got? Dagoth Rather, whatever. Ooh, holy crap, he's good. Whoa. Born to kill. That's probably the best thing you can get, the best trait you can get for a starting assassin, I believe. Born to kill, +3 to agent skill, trained killer, that's the +1 from him being trained. Wait, no. The influence of one of Sithis. What is that? Because this is the guild perk. So I'm not sure which one this is, but yeah, he's just really good. That's really all there is to say on the matter. So we're gonna go and send him to assassinate. That's a captain. Let's just send him to assassinate the captain. Why not? See if we can't get some skills going up. Don't die. Please don't die on a 95% chance. Okay, let's see how this goes. It looks like he's got him. You're supposed to do that silently, dude. You should probably slit the throat or something. Ooh, yes, he's down, and we have 2 trade increases. Oh, cruel leader. Okay, that's Dagoth getting more dread. Wonderful. And +1, yes, to agent skill, so we should be even better now. What is that, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10. He's so good, I love it. Yep, all of these priests, they are definitely converting this place to the cult of Dagoth very quickly, spreading the song of Lord Dagoth himself. Wonderful. And I think we are now prepared to lay siege to this place. They did not move to reinforce, that's interesting. Bold strategies, we'll see if it pays off. Ooh, we have them severely outnumbered. It's not even close. Let's see what kind of forces. Militia. A bunch of militia. This guy has a bunch of stuff. Ooh, he has one of the big items. So if Dagoth manages to collect these things, like the Spellbreaker, I think is one of the tools of, what's his face? Kagnarak or something like that? I don't know how to pronounce it. Just something I picked up from the story via osmosis. But if Dagoth collects these, does he get like some kind of super boost? That would be neat. Kind of like how in the Lord of the Rings mod for this game a long time ago, I think if Sauron got like the one ring, he got some kind of power boost and he was able to walk out and start fighting himself or something like that. It'd be cool if there was kind of a similar thing in this game for Dagoth. So anyways, this defending force is led by Orvos Dren. He is a Dunmer. That is +1 to command. He probably doesn't have mages though, so that doesn't even matter. Promising commander. Command, again, I have no idea what command does in this game. He's not very loyal, but he does have authority. So he's a good leader, but he's not very good at following. Good with infantry, +1 command. +1 from squalor. He's not very good at administrating settlements. He is religious, noble in rule, very cultured. Does improve his public order. I don't see anything increasing troop morale yet, so that's good news. He's a bureaucrat. Uh-oh. The troops probably won't like that very much. An eye for beauty. Nope, nothing to increase troop morale, so I get the feeling these guys are going to go down quite quickly. Okay, another interesting new settlement. How do I even get to this? Can I climb this hill? It looks impassable. So here's the place up here. Oh, it's in... Oh, this is the same thing. Okay. We just spawned at the other side for some reason. We have to... How are we going to get our forces around here? What is this? What is this nonsense? Actually, can we put our mages up here and just have them wreck shit? I'm gonna try it. We're gonna line up our forces. For the most part, is this traversable? Probably, maybe. I don't know. This might. I'm gonna put my forces up here, and it might take a long time to get down there. If it turns out that it doesn't work, but we're gonna give it a shot. And yes, indeed, there are no walls, so all these siege equipment pieces again are completely useless. Get rid of that. Get that shit out of my sight. You too, ladder man. All right, so here we go. Is this a thing that can happen? Move up to the edge. Come on, mage dudes. Oh my god, it looks like it very well may be a thing that can happen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is not gonna be your happy day. Oh no, yep, he can go right there. Maybe I should even put him around here so that we can get kind of a little bit of flanking maneuver going on. Flanking action is never a terrible thing. I'm not even convinced that their archers are going to be able to shoot up this massive incline. I just have such a huge height advantage. It might just be over. They might have to march all the way around just to get to me. This might not even be. Oh no. Oh man, could Muthus's first victory be so overwhelming? Could it be a thing that's going to happen? I mean, it sure looks like that's what's about to happen to me. Here they go. The mages coming up on the edges. Here we can see them cresting the hills. Will they start firing? Come on. Yes. Oh, they're opening fire. Oh no. Oh, Dren, what's his face? Whatever this commander was. You've made a terrible mistake. Alright, can they hit anyone though? There's nothing going on yet. Oh, there they go. Yep. No, they can hit. Oh no. Oh no. This is what you get for building your castle in a massive canyon. Oh, and here the other guys go. They're just surfacing as well. They're going to be opening fire too. Looks like they're actually being a little bit derpy. Looks like they ran into a bottleneck there and got all split up. They're not going to start firing until the last of them catches up. Here's a nice bird's eye view as they just chuck their fireballs down on the crowd. Come on, next volley. Ready, aim, fire! They're not really doing much. I think they're targeting the wrong people. They got lots of ammo though. I'll just let them do what they want. Oh, it looks like these guys are ready to open fire as well. They're making a little stance, like they're about to Kamehameha! There it goes. Alright, release the spirit bomb. And these guys don't even know what to do. Their general's just frozen up. Anyways, I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to have enough mage ammo to take care of this, so I'll start sending my main force around just in case. It's going to be a long walk, might as well get them going on their way. Actually, I've ordered them to move, and they haven't. There might be no way down. This might be a glitch in itself. I'm not sure we're supposed to be able to get up here. Oh, their general goes down. Yep, there's the death of Orvas Dren. He kind of died in vain. Here's our fine general overseeing the slaughter. I like how they have custom models for the ash vampires as well. That's great. Well done. And there's really not much left of them. I really hope we have enough ammo to take them out with these guys, because if we don't, then I'm not sure we can actually win, because we might be glitched onto this cliff and unable to get off. Check out this guy on the left of the screen. He's literally running in circles around this other guy. What is happening here? Look at him. Man, he just keeps going. Okay, whatever. This guy's a little bit special. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We're under attack. Guys, what do we do? Oh, he's not the only one. He's got another buddy in panic here. He's just running around in circles too. He's not running around his buddy though. He's got no friends to run around. He's a lonely man. Oh no, circle guy is dead. Oh, come on, second guy, circle guy. Dodge. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Oh, you know. Come on. Dodge. Dodge. Keep it up. Keep it up. Alright, everyone else is dead. He's still alive. His strategy is working. Next volley incoming. Will he survive again? Yes, it looks like he will. Yes, okay, come on, come on. I want this guy to be the last guy standing. Oh no, he's gone down. Oh, his zigzag pattern finally failed him. Must have faltered. One of them got caught wise. He's been playing a little bit too much Counter-Strike. Oh, we're almost out of ammo. There's only a couple of them left, though. Come on, finish them off. Don't miss. That's the last of their melee units down, but I think we only have like one volley left in us. And I don't think we're going to have quite enough to finish them off. Alright, come on. You have to hit these guys. The general is watching. Don't embarrass yourselves. Oh, 3 of them. Come on, one more. One more hit. Oh, he missed. Is that the last they have? Come on, they might have like 1 or 2 more shots left. Their bar is like empty. Nope, they're out of ammo. Okay, well, 1 guy left, and they're out of ammo. I have to just hope that there's a way to get down and get actually in here with my melee units now. Okay, we might be able to squeak down, maybe? Come on, you can do it. Oh, they're moving. They're moving. We might be able to do this. Get down there, guys. Go, 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 go. Yes, they're actually moving now. Maybe it was just like too long of a move command before. This might be the only place we can actually get down. Alright, that's obstructed. There is a little tiny path down here that's going to allow us to get down the mountain, it looks like. Oh, there's also one there. Oh no, most of this place is actually traversable. There was just a little spot there that isn't. Okay, good, good. I think we can actually do it. It's just going to take a really long time to march around. Alright, finally, after 5 to 10 minutes of waiting, army's finally getting into position. So just head straight up there, if you will. In fact, just run up here and murder this guy, will you? There's only one of them. Where is he, even? He's just standing there right in the middle of the square, like an asshole. Look at this guy bragging. Oh, you're not going to do it anymore? Now that I'm showing you to the public. He's just nodding. Oh, where is everybody? Where'd they go? There he goes. He's doing a little stretching. I'm not sure he knows exactly what's going on. He might be in shock. Alright, oh, here they come. Finally, he's opening fire. Must be like Legolas over here. Uh-oh, that's a little bit more than it looked like from before. Uh-oh, uh-oh, what now? Oh, there, oh, ooh, ow. Yikes. That didn't go so well for him. And this was the unit that gloriously ran in and slayed him. Right here, the 2nd unit of Ashmon Heavy Swordsmen. They'll go down in history. Let's be honest, I thought he had a chance there. I mean, he was limbering up and everything. It was clear that he had watched Zombieland and was prepared for this. Ooh, Suran is a large town. I don't know if I have any other large towns right now. Was this a large town? Nisus? It might have been. I'm not sure. Population to be massacred. Alright, I have to do it, because I have to keep religion under control. I want to keep moving on quickly. So we're going to exterminate the populace and just rebuild it from scratch. I think that's going to be our plan for Vardenfell. It's too corrupted right now. We can't make do. We're just going to have to make some sacrifices for the greater good. Or just because I want to be a little bit evil. That might be a contributing factor as well, a little bit, just a tiny one. Oh hey, the Hlaalu actually hate us now. Finally, our relation is terrible. It took that much. Alright, and there we are, the fall of Suran, and our conquest in the south has begun. Dagoth Muthis with just a resounding first battle. First victory there, but I mean, his enemy did kind of just sit in a canyon. That was a little bit awkward. Siege didn't go exactly the way I was planning for it to, but it worked out in the end, I suppose. And yes, Nisus is actually a large town, so that's fun to know. Balmora is a city. That might be actually bigger than a town. I think that is. Okay, minor city. I think, I'm not 100% sure, I think it goes like small town, large town, like small city, large city. Is that right? I think it is. I'm not really 100% sure on that though. Alright, and with that, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. We have Dagoth Muthis winning his first major victory in the war in the south, and Lord Dagoth going up to Mount Doom to replenish his forces, and for a nice, well-deserved break, some nice R&R on that in the fabulous... Where is it? It's in here somewhere. The inn, the brand new shiny inn in Mount Doom. I think he's going to go in there and try it out. Get some a nice deserved break, and then he'll recover his troops and then join the fray down here. But from the way this is going so far, it looks like he might not even be needed. With Dagoth Muthis down here just doing as well as he is, he might just wreck them all himself. Anyways, in the next episode, I suppose we have to make another choice now. We're going to have to choose whether to go straight for Vivek, start taking on the Tribunal, or whether to go down here to Molag Mar. Or we could try and take out, I think the wisest strategy, course of action that we can take right now is to take Dagoth Muthas, drive out this army right here so that we can't be flanked, and then take Molag Mar. And then at that point we have a nice staging area. This place will be ours, we won't have to worry about flanks, and we can move our full force in to take on Vivek itself and these major forces that they have stationed there. It looks like they're fairly well-trained elite forces as well, so that's not going to be an easy battle. Yes, Hands of Almalexia, Order of War Cavalry, a bunch of Order of War units, actually professional armies in there, and that's just in Vivek itself. Or no, that was not in Vivek itself, that was in the other place. Now in Vivek itself we have Vivek himself, the God King of Morrowind, High Ordinators, probably some more elite units in here, a whole bunch of Order of War dudes. That's not going to be easy at all. No way, no how. So I do think it's in our best interests to go this way first, take out, I can only see some militia right here. Can we get anyone close to him? Yes, please. Yes, we get a little bit of a better view now. It looks like it's mostly militia. So if we go down here and take out these militia forces first, and then I think that's got to be what we're going to do. So next episode we'll go do that, take out the militia to the east, and then if we have time, we're going to move out west. Maybe even Dagoth will be replenished and on his way down by then, and we can try and take out Vivek itself. Hopefully we can get around to that by the end of the next episode, but I'm not sure. It might be 2 episodes from now. Anyways, that's the end of this episode, so thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you next time.